Hey friends, I'm super excited to introduce, if you don't already know, my best friend. I was his best man at his wedding, Jim Bunch here. He's going to give you a behind the scenes, like in the boardroom preview, something we're super excited about. Now, some of you know me and you've probably seen my story, the fire on the property, breaking up with Marina, we're uncoupling, lots of crazy stuff in my life right now. But at the same time, I've never been more excited. And so, Jim, we've been through a lot together. We've built five businesses, either built together or invested in. And the one common thing that we always look back on is we've been disruptors and we've been focused on impact. I mean, there's 100,000 ways to make a living, but what if we could do it and make an impact? Let's talk about one or two of your favorite stories of the that we've done.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this is dating ourselves, dude, but 30 years ago, right, when we got involved with creating the world's first 360-degree virtual tour. And, everybody's probably gone online, seen a home and done that. Well, we brought that technology out, grew from 6 employees to 1,500 at a year. We did an IPO NASDAQ the first year, did 30 million in revenue. Like it was a crazy thing. But what was really cool is it changed the way that everybody viewed real estate, and it made it easier and better for people to buy homes. And so that was kind of a technology that disrupted for the better the way that we all buy homes and the way we move around the planet and stuff. So I think that was pretty cool.
And there's a processional impact of less driving around, less emissions, less time wasted. But the thing about like technology these days is it can be a really big time saver, but it can also be a time suck. I mean, one of the things what we're about to release on Monday is I think the biggest game changer. It's Web 4.0. And those of you that haven't followed, like I was resistant, even though Marshall Thurber told us in 2015 to read this book and start investing in crypto. I was like, this is just too speculative for me. I don't get it. And I just watched on the sidelines for about 5 years. And then about 5 years later, I said, okay, I'm going to just dip my toe in. I'm start buying a little bit on Venmo, buy a little in Bitcoin, buy a little Ethereum and hold it. Never did just sit there and just a little bit here, a little bit there, never did anything. Still just watching it go up, but also seeing the volatility. What got me excited, Jim, when I saw you last year at doing that presentation is seeing how we know AI is coming. It's here, right? And there's this fear that right now it's being used against us by these big companies, YouTube, Facebook, they're harvesting our data. But what you've done is created a beautiful thing called BlockBot, which is basically it's a blockchain which is encryption protected AI robot that works for me. And it's not harvesting my data, it's protecting my data and getting stuff done and giving me my life back. Tell us a little bit about what's happening on Monday. What is the BlockBot? Why is it important? And then we'll come back and finish it up.
Yeah, so it is the world's first patented blockchain and AI robot. It does what you just said. It's also a miner. So a lot of people don't know how the Bitcoin world works or Ethereum or all this, but the short version is my partner who actually came up with this idea and patented it was the United States largest Bitcoin miner. He had football fields of these servers going and tons of energy and all this, and he made billions mining Bitcoin, right? And then he said, what if we could create a way that doesn't use all that energy? And what if we could create a way that we helped everybody own that technology, not just those of us who can afford to build miners, right? And so that was 10 years ago. I'm going to actually take you into the other room because Monday night is going to be insane. So I'm going to leave here. I'm going to take you into the boardroom, give you guys a sneak peek of what's happening. But we've done a couple of firsts ever. We just rolled out the world's first social impact platform, not social media platform, but social impact platform. We've got a patented AI and blockchain technology. And I'm going to take you into a noisy boardroom here, but I'm going to give you a sneak peek behind this thing called the BlockBot. Right. So Monday, we're going to give you guys a blockchain mini robot. Everybody's eating lunch in here, but we're going to give you guys a blockchain. Say hi, guys. Hey. Even got my son in here doing social media. We got Wright, we got Trace, we got our man here. So listen, guys, I just want to show you something real quick. Monday night, this is what we're going to announce. Now, this is a sneak peek at the world's first social impact platform. And right now, we've got a couple thousand people. So think back to when Facebook was just Zuckerberg and his Harvard friends, and then it became, the rest of the Ivy Leagues, and then he opened it up. So right now, we've curated some amazing people that are doing really cool stuff in here. So you're going to get access to that. But check this out. You ready for a sneak peek? Here it is. Now that's just the shadow of BlockBot, the world's first blockchain AI robot. But check this out. On Monday, you're going to get access to a BlockBot Mini. And it's not just a product, it's a revolution in how we connect to the internet. So, Greg, these are by invite only. You're only going to have 4 of these to be able to share. It's worth $500. It's a blockchain robot, it's a miner, and it gives you access, which is invite only, to the world's first social impact platform. Is that cool?
I'm super stoked. Now, the one thing I want to also say is that for people that are like me and they know they need to become crypto confident, they're crypto curious or they're crypto avoidant, but they know that they can't watch this wave's going to come. You better start paddling and catch it. What's cool, I also love is the learn to earn. I go on and I earn $200 worth of value in either tokens or NFTs every week by learning about blockchain, learning about AI, building my digital profile. So this is something that I think everyone's going to be super excited about. On Monday, we're going to be launching it. If you're interested, just shoot me a text or an email saying, let's connect. I'll reach out to you. I have 4. There's going to be what, 1 million given out for 1 million?
Yeah, so we're going to give out 1 million BlockBot minis that are valued at $500. Right. So our plan is to give out 500 million in value on Monday.
And
So
the idea
the
is for you to get in here, get a taste, and be so excited that you want more. And so you're gonna
yeah, well, let me explain real quick why, guys, because I don't think everybody understands this. In order for the blockchain to be strong and to be decentralized, we need a lot of people connected and we need a lot of people learning about this. So that's why we're actually giving you these BlockBot minis, which are mini miners, and you're going to start to receive what's called a digital win token or reward straight from your own account. You'll own that, right? So it's pretty cool.
and I'm so excited to feel like I can actually be confident and competent, and I'm doing stuff with AI. I'm using the tools. I am seeing my tokens grow dramatically, and it's super exciting. So if you're interested, shoot me a little message saying, let's connect. I'll get you one of my links. I've only got 4, and gosh, I can't wait to reconnect with you. Give me a call. If you want to talk, just give me a call too. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for jumping on, Jim. Appreciate you, bro.
All right, you too.